Hello my friends and welcome to another First Impressions video. This is Tribes 3, and although I generally like to think I have left my twitchy FPS youth behind, this appeared in my inbox and I was just interested to see how Tribes has changed in the, I want to say 25 years since Star Siege Tribes came out. I did enjoy Tribes back in the day, although I moved on to other games pretty quickly. Counter-Strike became my main squeeze, but we can talk about that as we play on. There's some default loadout stuff here, and this I literally just loaded up the game, and this was like the first screen. So I haven't actually selected anything from a menu. I've just been dropped straight into this. I noticed that the sniper rifle apparently only does 1 damage, while the spin fuser does like 600, and the chain gun apparently only does 35 damage over a fire rate of 1, which would seemingly make it very inferior to these other weapons. Anyway, let's go with the default loadout and the default class and just see what happens. Oh god, skiing. Well, I guess they made it simple. Okay, I gotta talk about skiing. The reason why I stopped playing Tribes was because of skiing. So skiing was originally a derivative of bunny hopping. And if you don't, I explained this in my news video as well, but I'll explain it here. Back in the day with FPSs, there was a technique in early FPSs called bunny hopping, which I don't seem to be able to do here. Control doesn't seem to be crouch. Can you crouch? But how it worked was, if you look at the camera here and you just imagine that the bottom of where I am is the floor. So if this was my hitbox, then I would jump. Oh, I'm jumping in the wrong direction. I would jump, and then as I go to land, I would then crouch, so that I would then get tighter to the floor, and then I would jump again while uncrouching, which would create a momentum effect, which you could often chain together. So you could get very, very fast bunny hopping in a lot of old FPS games, and skiing was kind of like a derivative of that. But it just allowed you to go so ridiculously fast that it almost reached a point where it became impossible to hit anybody. It just became lots of people skiing around at incredible speed. And a lot of capping, usually. So it looks like they're really leaning into the history of the first game here by making skiing and jetpacking apparently extremely important. But it doesn't seem to be anywhere near as difficult as it used to be, although I'm sure there's a technique to it. Basically, skiing came about because the original Tribes had really bad physics. Wow, the rate of fire on this is absolutely ass. just practicing moving and shooting. Just standing still and shooting is not realistic. This is basically a rocket launcher now. Okay, I'm getting hanged for this. Okay, let's go. Okay, fine. Is this going to be multiplayer only like Tribes as well? I haven't sat down and played like an FPS like Tribes for a long time, so I'm just going to stay on intermediate. I'm definitely not a, no, I'm not a novice for sure. Okay. There's just a play button. I guess we're just gonna get matchmate. Practice while you wait. I may not even get a game because, I mean, there's a possibility that I don't get a game because this is a preview. So it depends on how many people are out there playing this preview right now. God, it's like playing Unreal Tournament all over again.
We've captured the enemy flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
First blood. Where's my first blood? Ah, it's not an Unreal Tournament, huh? This really is not a great weapon for against flying targets, that's for sure.
We've captured the enemy flag.
Ooh, that was a good shot.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Gotcha! Double kill! God, my health is crap. Right. I need a nougat. There's one. What other weapons have I got? Okay, that's a little bit more useful for hitting an air target. Ah, cry some more. This is difficult to lead. Ah, thank you. Hey, I got a good side ski there. Guess that still works. It still runs.
We captured the enemy flag.
Oh, well, that was easy. Goddamn noobs. I never got a chance to get the flag though, because it was always in somebody's hands, so I just ran distraction. I have no idea what these maps are like. Apparently everyone wants to play Rain Dance. Side skiing, by the way, was like an advanced technique in the original Tribes where you skied, but you skied like diagonally and then sort of tilted to the side. You could get additional speed in old FPS games by moving in these two directions at the same time, because the acceleration would stack from both movements. If in some games you had to do something called wiggling to get it to work, which is where you like moved both forward and to the side, but you wiggled back and forth between the two to go faster, because some games developers looked at solutions for preventing this technique, movement techniques, because they weren't intended in their opinion. Okay, that's an allied turret, I think, or it's just off. Well, apparently I'm like the second fastest skier,
5,
which
4,
is not bad for someone who hasn't
3,
played for a decade
2,
or 2 decades. Am I leading my team right now? Because it friggin' looks like it. Oh, you missed! Oh, you missed again! Catch. Oh, side ski, go, go, go! Let's work on bringing down their base defenses. Oh, I can't penetrate the shield without coordinated allied support, I think. Come on, someone help me out here. Okay, well, we got the flag, that's the main thing. I was hoping that someone would join me in shooting at the radar. Removing the radar, actually, it really cramps the style of the enemy team until they rebuild it. Since not being able to see where people are on the minimap is actually a pretty big handicap. Oof, wrong weapon. Oh, nearly! Oh, I got you, son! Get wrecked.
we captured the enemy flag.
This is totally the wrong tool for a flying target.
Taking the enemy flag.
Oh, double kill!
The enemy has returned their flag.
Well, that wasn't very friendly. Was that the same guy twice?
Taking the enemy flag. I
I wonder if I'm on this team because I'm unranked or whatever, and the balance doesn't account for the fact that I know how to play. You know, I'm presuming that the game keeps stats and balances the team based on them. Oh! Cha-ching!
Flag.
How many people do you know can get a headshot with a spin disc?
We've taken the enemy flag.
How did that not damage? Oh, maybe it did. Man, we are just destroying this enemy team. This is like... it's almost embarrassing. This is me bunny hopping away here. Trying to get high ground for a ski. Cool. Oh, damn. I mistimed that. Or misjudged it, I should say. Yeah, the coordination just isn't here. Nope. Missed a stationary target, how embarrassing. Let's get rid of that menace. It should make things easier. Not that turrets are great in this game, this is no Team Fortress 2, but nevertheless, you don't want to be constantly harassed by one. So their flag is on its way to our on its way to our base right now. Let's not get tunnel vision here. Oh, this guy's thirsty. Ah! Oh, like 4 of them right there. Architect keeps on getting their flag and getting out with it. He's doing a great job. He's denying me all opportunity to get the flag. But I'm not really a glory hunter, so I'll happily run distraction for him. Come on, boys. Oh. This thing is hard to aim. Okay, well, that's fine. I was not who you should have been aiming for. Why are you deathmatching? Why is this guy deathmatching? Return the flag. He's blatantly just holding the flag and deathmatching. So it's nice to see the usual tribe trolling is already in full force. Ooh, I can't believe he survived that. He barely didn't. Or barely did. Gotcha!
We've taken the enemy flag.
Oh, you made the straight line mistake.
Capture the enemy flag. Taking the enemy flag.
The old man can still play, so it would seem. This weapon really punishes walking along the ground slowly.
Capture the enemy flag.
Boom. I guess the guy holding their flag was trying to drag the length of the game out. Oh, it was a mid-air headshot. I got that one guy with a mid-air headshot. Ouch. Fourth place, it's not bad. 7 assists, which is the most, and a capture. That was actually pretty all-round there. All-round decent, I should say. This is like going back to the 90s, but with modern trimmings, for sure. But skiing has definitely changed. Somewhat. At least from what I remember. Let's have a look at some other weapons, shall we? You know, I've always felt like this just... I vaguely remember a weapon like this in the original game. And I just feel like it's just the spin fuser. That fires a little bit quicker.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go, boys! Whee! Oh, that was a good projective shot by the turret. Looks like he's gonna get away. While he's doing that, I'm gonna ruin their radar. You know, it's funny because, like, I guess no one really knows how to play this, but if you've got the enemy flag, one strategy that I always remember was if engineers had put loads of, you know, radars and turrets and stuff down, is just destroy them all quickly. But no one seems to attack the radar, which is kind of surprising to me because it was always a priority target if there was one. To destroy it. Oh, airmail. I caught him on the apogee of his jump there. Oh, this thing. It's got some serious, like, lag on it. Okay, you can actually do self-damage with this.
Taking the enemy flag.
Oh! Wow, this is more hit scan. That's not bad. Ooh, that definitely hurt. Okay, I'm not sure I entirely rate that weapon. The damage is kind of low. Alright, let's get back to just playing well. Rather than deathmatching with the idiots. Ah, the radar is down, it looks like. Someone finished the job for me.
We captured the enemy flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
You see, they've got to clear me. Oh, there we go. Look, radar down. Yep, sweet. I'm very old school in that I want the team to win. I'm not really after raising my KDR too much. Obviously, to be a good player, you do need to kill people, obviously. You are helping the team by killing the enemy, but only if they're in a position where they're threatening, i.e. they're defending their base or they're defending their base or they're attacking yours. There's no point in deathmatching in the middle of the map. Ah, God, I lost momentum.
The enemy has returned their flag.
With a drop like that, what someone should have done is waited in the capture room to immediately pick it back up.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Man, this weapon sucks. It seems to have a bit of wonky accuracy. I can change loadout. This, I'm not sure I see a place for weapons like this in Tribes. Once everyone gets good, everyone will be moving at 1,000,000 miles an hour. It'll be very hard to land a hit. I did hit him once, and it did about 400 damage. Nah, it doesn't even shoot straight. Look, if I aim at something flat, like that turret... Okay, it does shoot straight, but it has like a kind of weird shuffle to the right when it fires.
The enemy has returned their flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
Okay. I'm on you.
The enemy flag.
It's over. I didn't really play that well that game, but those weapons are not that exciting, let's be honest. Even the game itself doesn't seem to rate destroying the radar very highly, which is a little odd, if you ask me. Back to the good old humble spin fuser. That definitely gets the job done. I should never have traded... Nah, I obviously I just wanted you guys to see some of the other weapons. The shotgun feels very weak. I've never believed in playing any class but the fastest one in Tribes. It is way too easy to get spin fuser to death if you're slow. It's this map again. Okay. Oh, well, 180 really, but 180 spin shot, and I hit him directly. Right, while the guy's running away with the flag. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Without anyone helping it, this should be pretty easy, actually. I'm just gonna make taking the flag easier. We don't have to deal with these. Suppose I better get in position, because there's nobody here and the flag is about to get captured, I think.
We've captured the enemy flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
Oh, there was someone already in there. I noticed. Where is he? Okay, he's run off the other way. Okay, that's fine. Guess I'll just hang out here. What is that guy doing down there? I'm just taking out your base defenses and you're just ignoring me. Oh, he took one in the face. Okay, he got me, but I really hurt him. There was like 3 of them. Oh, that was a nice hit. Just stripped half his health off. Oh, it was another one. And another one. Wow, this Oddjob guy's really in my business, huh? Oh, damn, how is he still alive? He took 2 direct hits. Ah. He got some support there. I should have pulled out my handgun and shot him. To be fair, that was actually my bad. It's just that he was moving so slowly and so precariously that I thought I could land more hits on him, since I already landed 2 pretty solid hits. Oh, I got hit by 3 people. That's fine. Oh god, this is like a melee weapon. They're very much just focusing on defending, it looks like. That got your attention. He knew he couldn't dodge that forever. Damn, I lost my... Got some weird physics behavior there. Oh! That must have annoyed that guy. They're learning that someone hanging around their base is actually a real threat. And they're actually coming after me in groups. Oh! Bet that hurt. Come on. Oh, come on! He must have had something like 37 HP or something. I can't believe he survived. Alright, someone finished the job. Good. Is that guy just trolling with the flag? Or is he going to actually capture it? He's behind me. Flag got dropped. Is it gonna be?
The enemy has returned their flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
Alright, sorry, full concentration here. You won't believe how difficult it is to play this kind of game and actually talk as well. Wow, they just let me get away clean. That's ridiculous. I wasn't even, like, skiing that well.
We've captured the enemy flag.
Okay. Well, that makes the situation a little bit more secure. I haven't seen any, like, engineers building stuff. In fact, where is the enemy team? I'm so confused.
Taking the enemy flag.
Probably know I'm here. Wow. Are people paying attention to the radar? That's a good question. He's got like 4 enemies on him, so he's probably not going to get away. Plus he's trolling. can this guy is trolling all the time, look. He's actually coming back towards the enemy base with the flag. He's trying to keep the matches going for as long as possible, instead of actually playing to win. Oh. I did get him twice, but he survived just a little bit of health. I think he might be a slightly heavier class than me. Yeah, I mean, Tribes is going to need to do something about trolling, because this is a problem as old as Tribes, but it is very annoying, especially when someone does it and the team is not even winning. I mean, we're winning, fine. People have been known to do it when they're not winning. See ya. Oof, that was close. Oh, I'm getting a feel for this. Return the flag, you word I can't say on YouTube. I'm gonna report this guy at the end of this. Can you talk at all? I'm just gonna presume that there's no way to talk. Oh good, someone got it who's actually going to play the game. And that someone is me. Come on guys, help me out here. Oh, I lost my grip on the floor there.
We've taken the enemy flag. We've captured the enemy flag.
Okay. Architect 1. It's gonna be my first report. Live.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Ah, I hit the wall. Where is he? Oh god, another flag troll. Come on. Just put them out of their misery. Only thing I can do is just not help him and just hope that he dies. Oh, this is kind of sad. You know, they should probably, for a modern game, they should have detection when someone is not moving the flag towards the capture point and is just trolling around with it. It should be, they should detect that. There's no reason why you couldn't detect it with modern systems.
The enemies returned their flag. We've taken the enemy flag.
Not much time. Unfortunately, I feel like the trolls have actually stolen all the time. Other. Holding on to the enemy flag with no intent to capture it. Oh, the other guy left. And it doesn't show everybody who was in the match. So you can escape being reported. Ha! You can escape being reported by simply leaving the match just before it ends. Because it doesn't look like there's any way to report someone in the match either. Come on, it's 2024. We should have better controls for poor play and bad sportsmanship in a modern game. Come on, this stuff happened in 1999. You should have systems in place to stop it in the here and now. Right, let's have a quick look at a heavy class just to show, like, how painful they are. Look at this speed. So you get a lot more HP and a more powerful weapon. In exchange, you lose the most precious thing in tribes, which is your speed. What about a minigun that seems to actually shoot slower than the minigun? For some reason. I'll have to check out how much damage this actually does. Hey, ships in the air. You used to actually, like, deploy from a floating ship in the original game and, like, drop down. And to attack, you had to, like, drop up. God, this looks like worlds apart from Unreal Tournament. The original Unreal Tournament, there was a map called Worlds Apart, which was just, like, 2 towers with some bridges that connected them together. And it was low gravity. It's like, this is really bringing back the nostalgia. I guess there are just not enough people playing the preview right now. Oh! Never mind.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's check out the effectiveness of this weapon. These are usually good finishers. 62, so twice the damage of the other. Well, that was easy. Well, there's no way I'm catching him as this class. Fast defenders need to do something. I did put some hurt on the capturer, so that's good. Well, if he's still hanging around their base by the time I get there... In fact, if he sticks on the ground, I will heavy spin fuser him. Gotcha.
We've taken our flag back.
Your flag has been returned by my heavy ass.
Captured the enemy flag.
Whoa. Okay. Dusty! I need to get out of here and heal. I need sandwich. Should have known that would happen. This is why taking out the turrets is quite important. Because they will harass you while you're trying to heal. And you kind of need to sit still to heal. As a heavy. This is a surprisingly good finisher. It's just got a bit more spice than the standard minigun. Actually makes it useful.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Anyway, taking the flag is not my role as this class. Someone else finished the job. You don't have the speed to, forever the issue with the heavy class is you don't have the speed to get away from a mob of people.
We've taken the enemy flag.
And since I'm showing off the game, I will show off heavy, but... I just ran straight into it! Poor guy, not paying attention to his mini-map.
Capture the enemy flag.
I'd love to just disable the pistol from the weapon selection. There doesn't seem to be a way to do that at the moment. You would never use the pistol unless you were mega desperate. I.e. out of ammo for everything else. Oh, I did hit him. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, he used it. Not sure why I didn't get credit for that. Someone else must have hit him first.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Whoever's shooting at me right now sucks. Sorry to be mean to you, bro, but I'm a heavy. I should be easy to hit. One more. Got it. Oh, nearly.
We've taken the enemy flag.
Oh, what a shot! That was a god tier shot. I need to lead this a little bit more. kind of hard to take someone out with this from full health, that's for sure. No one noticed me. Someone... Senpai definitely noticed me there. Oh, get in there. Oh, I hate playing heavy. It's so slow and painful. What is this guy doing? Finish it. End their sad lives.
The enemy flag. We've captured the enemy flag.
At least he let me have it. Sorry, mate, I wasn't going to join in. You're kind of just hanging around. Just mercy kill them, God. Well, I got a pretty high score for, you know, playing heavy. I don't, there's a role for heavy in either hanging around the enemy base or hanging around your base, but... as people get better at this, when people get as good at this as they have at the original tribes, the heavier classes are just going to not get used. Because people will be playing the light classes, they'll be playing so fast that trying to hit them will be an absolute nightmare. And the weapons really loan themselves to speed. There's no true, from what I can see, hit scan weapons that would be ideal for stopping ultra fast classes. I must admit, I enjoyed that. It's been a long time since I last played an FPS. It seems pretty solid. I guess this is skins for... okay. You can't see it, but basically you can buy skins and stuff to support the game. That's fair enough. Unlock a weapon skin crate each day by winning a match. We won quite a lot of matches. I did not seem to earn anything. God, the music's gotten really loud. Hang on. Ultra loud menu music. A true favorite. Why is this is not the correct resolution? I guess it doesn't matter. I better not change the I better not change the resolution to because it will destroy the recording potentially. But that's very weird. That's not the correct resolution. I'm pretty certain that's not the correct resolution. I think my desktop is 3840 by 1260. In fact, I can double check that. Yes, my desktop is 3840 by 2160. So for some reason, Tribes has decided to scale my resolution down without. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Why are you not just using Windows resolution as default? That's weird. Did the game somehow think that I just didn't have the horsepower to run this at the highest settings? Dude, my machine is one of the most powerful computers money can buy. And you don't think that I could have this on Epic? This game obviously does not seem to understand, or... God. The monitor is at 144 Hertz, so there's no point in having FPS higher than that. This auto settings are garbage. I should have looked at this first, but anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter now. Just means the game doesn't look quite as good in this first look as it could have looked. That's another bit of feedback. Just copy the Windows settings. What is wrong with you? Let me okay, there we go. Let me tone that down. Okay, so here are my thoughts. I think it's a great game. It reminds me very much of Tribes. They've lent into the whole skiing and strafing around thing, and that's fine. You know, you need better. This game needs better tools. I can almost immediately see that this game needs better tools for trolling, because people taking the flag and running off to the corner of the map is a troll as old as time, and it should be easy to detect. If the flag is not slowly moving towards the capture point, then, you know, and, you know, someone's been holding on to it for minutes at a time, or they're throwing it and picking it back up again, you know, you should be able to detect these events and be like, hang on a minute, what is going on here? And the ability to report people in-game is absolutely necessary. I need to be able to point at somebody and cast a report on them and fill it in the game. Because people will not only leave games before the end to prevent being reported at the end if they're messing around, but they'll also... A lot of people will use like code injection and stuff to put symbols and other SCSI code into their name, which makes it impossible to like type a name in to report them. So the game needs to handle that in a clean way. You know, a simple report name does not work, because the worst griefers are the ones that will use methods to prevent you from typing their name in. And, you know, for crying out loud, use my resolution, come on. If the PC is in 4K, set the game to 4K. I have no idea why the game chose this random, seemingly random resolution to run my game in. I mean, it was fine, and as I said, I'm not going to change it now because it would probably break the recording. The recording needs to be in one resolution, but that is super weird, and probably gave me a bit more of a blurry and less precise experience because of that. So this game needs to detect the graphics card properly. Or at the very least, if you're not going to put in like modern graphics card detection, at least use Windows settings to determine the resolution. I mean, come on. I didn't check it because it was, to me, it should have been so obvious that it should have been correct. Anyway, that's it for my first impressions of Tribes 3 Rivals. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys. I hope, for someone who hasn't played an FPS in like a decade, I acquitted myself pretty well. And I will see you guys next time.